Hello and welcome to Capital Online TV. I'm your host, Yunia Amunga. The Supreme Court will deliver its ruling on an application filed by IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati on the processing of the presidential poll on Tuesday next week. At the hearing of the application on Wednesday, Chebukati's legal counsel Kamau Karuri told the court that his client is not seeking to lodge an appeal through the back door, but is simply seeking direction on how it expects him to verify the results for the October 26th presidential poll if he cannot make corrections to the statutory forms. Also representing Chebukati, counsel Paul Nyamodi therefore called on the court to clear the way for the chairman to make corrections where necessary.
The Court of Appeal, with tremendous respect to the Court of Appeal, reduced the role of the second respondent to a glorified tally clerk to mechanically add numbers and declare. Your lordships found or have directed that the second respondent must verify. The second respondent's understanding of verifying is to ascertain that it is correct.
Raila Odinga has, however, opposed the application and through lawyer Willis Otieno submitted that there is no ambiguity in the court's direction, that any discrepancies on the statutory forms should be resolved by the election court. Also representing Odinga, Professor Ben Sihanya added that the Supreme Court cannot assume jurisdiction over the matter as the original jurisdiction for interpretation of law lies with the High Court.
Interpretation, this court has been clear in a recent case regarding the candidacy of Ekuru Aukot. This court clearly said the High Court has original jurisdiction, go to the High Court. And that's what happened. So if they want interpretation, that is the right court. And my lords, my lady, there is no inherent jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of Kenya under the Constitution or under the Supreme Court Act or any other statute.
NASA demonstrations against IEBC were felt in Nairobi, Kisumu, Homa Bay and other opposition strongholds. In Nairobi, the protests were led by Siaya Senator James Orengo, who addressed their supporters at Uhuru Park before they headed to IEBC headquarters at Anniversary Towers. In Kisumu, the demos were led by Governor Anyang' Nyong'o.
Tunatangaza haya maandamano itaendelea kesho kutwa, kuanzia Jumatatu itakuwa ni kila siku. Itakuwa ni kila siku.
15 tech startups from 9 African countries are presenting their solutions to investors in Nairobi. The startups, including 4 from Kenya, have been selected from hundreds of tech enterprises across Africa for their innovative approach towards solving development challenges. Techcrunch news editor Ingrid London says the winner will walk away with $2.5 million and an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to San Francisco to compete in the global event.
We opened applications online. We had hundreds of companies get in touch who were interested. They do applications where they fill out lots of information about their company, about their backgrounds, and then from there we siphon off the ones that look most promising. So we create a slightly smaller group, then we begin to interview all of them. Then we make an even smaller group and we select the finalists. We've been working with them in person. So we've been kind of going through the process of creating a 5-minute pitch about their company so that they can, present their ideas really, really succinctly, training them, asking them lots of questions of like the kind that the judges will ask so that they're prepared for what they might get asked. So that's what we've been doing.
FC Mirab that portrays Islamic values has been launched in Nairobi. The building, which is worth 1.3 billion shillings, is designed like a mihrab, which symbolizes an archway, gateway or portal, an entry into a new domain of purity and goodness. The architecture of the building also incorporates a bridge that allows one to cross over into the building. Mihrab Development Project Administrator Farhia Ibrahim says the 25-story building is already 50% sold, with First Community Bank being the anchor tenants.
Yes, we've not launched the building yet for the main opening, but we are ready for occupation for all tenants who've bought space and for those who are yet to buy space. It's a 25-level building, office block, retail spaces, and mostly for sale.
For more on these and other stories, remember to log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke. I've been your host, Yunia Amunga.